taste of the air? Again, what is the taste of the air? Who can say the answer? Who wants to answer if what is the taste of the air? I saw the hands of Namun. Namun? Hi, Namun. Good morning.
Hi.
Namun, the video said air has no taste. Again, what is the taste of the air? Taste, what is the taste? Is the air
Taste.
excellent? Namun, the taste of the air is no taste. Kids, remember, air has no taste. Thank you, Namun. You did a wonderful job today. Okay. Again, remember, air has no taste. Okay, let's review the things that need air to function, or things that are filled with air. What are the things that are filled with air? Again, what are the things? Who can give example? Who can give example of the things that are filled with air that we discussed yesterday? Again, who can give example of the things that are filled with air that we discussed yesterday? Raise your hand. Who wants to give example of the things that can be filled with air? Yesterday, we discussed about things that can be filled with air. Who can give example? Raise your hand. Raise your hand so that Teacher Rosie can see you. Who wants to give example? Cheer, cheer. Did you raise your hand, cheer, cheer? Cheer, cheer. Cheer, cheer. Can you give example of the things that are filled with air? Things that are filled with air. What is the example, Cheer, that you can remember? Cheer. Cheer, example of the things that are filled with air is? Read your cheer so that you can give example. What is this? Cheer. Oh, ball. Again, ball. Cheer. Again, one more time. What is the example of a thing that can be filled with air? Cheer.
Ball.
Okay, one of the things that can be filled with air is ball. Thank you, Cheer. Cheer. In picture number 1, or on the first picture, what can you see? What can you see, Cheer, on the first picture? Cheer, what can you see? On the first picture, what can you see? What happened to the ball on the first picture? Cheer is not filled with air. Again, cheer. In picture number 1, the ball is not filled with air.
With air.
Not filled with
air.
Not filled
One more
with
time, cheer.
young.
What can you see
Not filled with air.
on
Not
the
filled
picture number?
with air.
One more time. Can you speak it by yourself? Can you speak it by yourself? Cheer.
Who's here? Not filled with
Not
air.
filled with air.
One more time. The ball is
The ball is not filled with air.
The ball is not filled with air.
With air.
excellent. Cheer. Okay. Class. On the first picture, cheer said, the ball is not filled with air. On the second picture, who wants to say the answer? What happened? Tina, what happened to the second picture? What happened to the ball, Tina? Tina, what happened to the ball? Here, on the second picture, what happened to the ball, Tina? What happened to the ball? The ball is filled with air. Tina, good morning, Tina. Are you awake? Okay. Tina, what happened to picture number 2? Or on the second picture, what happened to the ball? The ball is
Filled with air.
filled with air. Very good, Tina. Again, on picture number 2, the ball is filled with air. Tina, can you say it one more time, Tina?
Filled with air.
What happened to the ball? Very good, Tina. The ball is filled with air. Thank you, Tina. You did a very good job today. Okay, next. Another thing that can be filled with air, one more time. Another thing that can be filled with air is, who wants to answer? Another thing that can be filled with air is another thing. Who wants to answer? Who wants to answer? Thomas is eating. Okay, I'm going to call. Raise your hand. Tulip. Tulip, raise the hand. Tulip. Another example of the thing that can be filled with air is
Balloons.
very good. Tulip, can you spell the word balloons?
Balloons. Balloons.
Excellent, Tulip. Tulip, read phonetically. Class. If you want to read faster, you have to read phonetically. Very good, Tulip. Okay, class, Tulip said, one of the things that can be filled with air is a balloon or balloons. Tulip, what can you see on the first picture? What can you see, Tulip? What happened to the balloon? Yeah, what happened to
filled with air?
Excellent, Tulip. The balloons are not filled with air. How about on the second? Again.
Fill with air.
Excellent, Tulip. You did a wonderful job today. Class, class, class.
คนที่สามด้วย
Wait, where is Tulip?
คนที่สาม
I need to mute Tulip. Okay.
Mute.
Class, class, class. Tulip said on the first picture, the balloons are not filled with air. On the second picture, the balloons are filled with air. Okay, another thing that can be filled with air is who wants to answer? Another thing that can be filled with air is, who wants to answer? Raise your hand. I saw the hands of Gigi. Gigi? Gigi?
Hello, teacher.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Gigi, another example of a thing that can be filled with air. What is it, Gigi?
F-L-O-T-I-N-R-I-N-G.
Yes, what is it, Gigi?
Ball
Again?
ring. Ball ring.
Ball ring or floating ring. Excellent, Gigi. Class, class, class. Gigi said another example or another thing that can be filled with air is a floating ring. Again, floating ring or a ball ring. You can use the floating ring or the ball ring when you are going to swim. Okay? Excellent, Gigi. Thank you so much, Gigi. Gigi, can you tell me what happened on the first picture, Gigi?
Not filled with air.
Very good. The floating ring is not filled with air. How about the second picture? What happened to the floating ring, Gigi?
Filled with air.
Excellent. You are doing a wonderful job today, Gigi. The second picture, class, class, class. The second picture, Gigi said the floating ring is filled with air. Thank you so much, Gigi. You are such a joy to teach. Okay, how about another example? Another example that can be filled with air. Who can tell me? Who can tell me another example that can be filled with air? Who can tell me another example that can be filled with air? Another example? Raise your hand if you want to answer. Raise your hand. Raise your hand, class. Another example that can be filled with air. Poon, did you raise your hand, Poon? Poon? Okay. Poon, another example that can be filled with air. Another example, Poon, is again?
Air.
Air.
Bed.
Bed. Very good, Poon. Excellent, Poon. You did an excellent job today. Another example is Again, what is this, Poon? What is
Bed.
this? Airbed. Very good, Poon. Okay, class, now those the things that can be filled with air. Again, teacher will do a recap of the things that can be filled with air. Number 1 is ball. Number 2 is balloon. Number 3 is floating ring. Number 4 is air bed. Now remember the things that can be filled with air. Now let's move to the topic about wind. Again, let's move to the topic about wind. Let's move to the topic about wind. Wind. Again, wind. Wind. A wind is a moving air. Again, class. A wind is a moving air. It's a moving air. A wind is a moving air. Today, we are going to talk about things that move the air so we can feel it. Again, today, we are going to talk about things that move the air so that we can feel it. One of the things that move the air so that we can feel it is let's read. Let's read. Is a sailing fan. Again, sailing fan. One of the things that move the air is a sailing fan. Sailing fan. Sailing fan. Another example that moves the air so that we can feel it is an read. Let's read. Air conditioner. Class, remember T-I-O-N, the sound is shon. Remember na? Remember T-I-O-N, the sound is shon. So this is air conditioner. Air conditioner, right? One more time, air conditioner. Another thing that helps the wind to move is the, what is this? Let's read. Electric fan. Again, electric fan. Another thing or another example of a thing that moves the air so that we can feel it is an electric fan. Next thing. Okay, those are the things that helps the air to move so that we can feel it. Now, next thing is the things that need wind to move. Again, need wind to move. One of the things that need wind to move is a sailboat. Class, let's read. A and letter I go together. The sound is A. So this is sail. One more time. A. Class, letter A and letter I go together. The sound is A. So this is sailboat. Again, sailboat. sail, B. Letter O and letter A go together. The sound is O. So this is B, O, T, B, O, T, boat. Sailboat. One more time. One example of the things that need wind to move is a sailboat. The sailboat cannot move when there is no wind. Again, one of the things that can move when there is wind is a sailboat. No wind. If there is no wind, the sailboat cannot move. Next example that needs wind to move is a, let's read, pin, wheel, pinwheel. Again, another example or another thing that need wind to move is a pinwheel. Again, class, this is a pinwheel. A pinwheel needs wind to move. If there is no wind, the pinwheel cannot move. One more time. If there is no wind, the pinwheel cannot move. So the pinwheel need wind in order to move. Okay, another thing that need wind to move is a, let's read, class, letter I and letter E go together. Again, letter I and letter E go together. The sound is I. The captain said I. Again, I. So what is this? I, kite. Again, one thing or another thing that need wind to move is a kite. If there is no wind, the kite cannot move. One more time. If there is no wind, the kite cannot move. Okay? That's all our discussion for today. Let's go to your workbook. Okay? Let's go to your workbook. Open your workbook on page 18. Again, open your workbook on page 18. Open your workbook on page 18. Science activity book. Again, science activity book. Turn your workbook on page 18. Again, turn your workbook on page 18. Are you ready? And get your pencils. Again, get your pencils. Get your pencils. Get your pencils. Okay, class. Are you ready? Yes, I am. Okay, let's read the instruction. Again, let's read the instruction. What does it say? It says, which, pick, class U and E go together. The sound is U. So this is pictures, pictures, show. Again, S and H go together. The sound is sh. And O-W go together. The sound is O. So this is sh, O, sh, O, show. The w, I, nd, wind. Is. Stir. Again, stir. O, straw. Class, letter N and letter G go together. The sound is Again, letter N and letter G go together. The sound is If you're strong and you know it, say If you're strong and you know it, say Remember, the sound of N and G together is So this is straw, straw, strong. Let's read one more time. Which pictures show the wind is strong? One more time. Which pictures show the wind is strong? Tick. Again, tick or check. Tick. Okay, number 1. Let's read. What is the boy doing on the first picture? What is the boy doing on the first picture? Who can read? What is the boy doing? Raise your hand if you want to answer. What is the boy doing on the first picture? What is the boy doing? Who wants to answer? What is the boy doing on the first picture? What is the boy doing? Right? 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 Of 3, 7, 6. Hi, Brad.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello, teacher.
Hello.
Hi. Right. What is the boy doing on the first picture? He
is flying a kite.
Very good, right? He is flying a kite. One more time. Class, class, class. Keep quiet. Bright said he is
flying a kite.
Flying a kite. Okay, class, he is flying a kite.
He is flying a kite.
Does it need strong wind to fly a kite? Yes or no? Right. Does it need a strong wind to fly a kite? Yes or no?
Yes. Yes. บอกครูว่า yes.
Yes.
Yes, it does need wind to fly a kite. So what we are going to do? Yes, excellent, right. So what we are going to do in the circle? We are going to tick. Again, we are going to tick the box. Again, we are going to tick the box. Class, everybody listen. Tick the box. Tick. What is tick the box? Again, tick the box. Tick the box. No, not the box, but the circle. Tick, I'm sorry. Tick the circle. Tick. What is tick? This is tick. Okay. Okay, next picture, the second picture. What is the boy doing? Who wants to answer? What is the boy doing, boss? 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 Boss of 3 section 6. 3 section 6. Boss, what is the boy doing? He is. What is the boy doing, boss? He is swimming. Again, he is swimming. Class, does it need wind in order for you to swim? Does it need wind? No, it doesn't. So, do not tick the box. Again, do not tick the box. Okay, let's move to the third picture. Again, let's move to the third picture. This is the third picture. What is she doing? What is the girl doing? What is she doing? What is she doing? Who wants to answer? Raise your hand. Cow 2. Cow 2, did you raise your hand? 3 section 5. Cow 2. Cow 2, what is she doing? What is she doing? She is.
Sorry.
She is. Again. She is breathing the fresh air. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. She is breathing the fresh air.
Breathing the wind.
Breathing.
Breathe.พูดตามครูดิ
Breathing
ก้าวพูด
the
ตามครูดิ
air or the wind.
ไอ้โตตัวเนี่ย
What happened to her hair? How to? What happened to her hair? Oh, it's very noisy. It's very noisy. Okay, class, if it's noisy on your side, I'm going to mute you. Why? It is because you can disturb your classmates. And this video is being recorded. So the noise will be recorded. And this is an English class, like foreign subject. This is a science class and we should speak English. So we should speak English because if you're going to speak Thai, Teacher Rosie cannot understand. Okay, one more time. She is breathing a fresh air or she is breathing the wind. So what happened to her hair? Her hair moved. So it needs wind to move the hair. What are you going to do with this? You are going to tick the box. Again, tick the box. Tick the box. Let's move to the fourth picture. Again, let's move to the fourth picture. What can you see on the fourth picture? Who wants to raise the hand? Raise the hand. Cheaton, you raise your hand. Cheaton?
Hello.
Hi, Chitan. Chitan, what did the girl do on picture number 4 or on the first picture? What is she doing? What is she doing? She is making a sand castle. Again, class, this is sand castle.
Castle.
And sand.
Sand. Sand.
Castle. Class, this is silent letter T. Castle. Castle. Not castle. Very good. Again, what is this, Chitan? This is a sand castle.
Sand castle.
Okay. Chitan, do we need wind to build a sand castle or making a sand castle? Do we need wind? Strong wind? Or no? Yes or no? Chitan?
No.
No. So what are we to do? Leave it blank. Do not tick the box. Do not tick the circle. Okay? Okay, the fifth picture. The fifth picture, what can you see? The trees are bending. Again, the trees are bending. So, what happened when the trees are bending? Meaning there is a strong wind. There is a
wind.
Very good, Chitan. So what are we going to do with the circle? What are we going to do? We are going to tick the circle. Again, tick the circle. Tick. Tick the circle. Thank you, Chitan. You did a great job today. Thank you, Chitan. Okay, class. That's all for now. I will see you on Thursday. Again, that's all for now. I will see you on Thursday. Are you finished? Okay, close your workbook. Close your workbook and I will see you on Thursday. Bye-bye.